30-minute workout will be focusing on swing heavy number 18 or workout number 18, day 18 of a year-round training program. The goal is to become an animal, to become fierce with your beast bell. As I've said from day one, it's relative to you, right? I'm at a 106 for my heavy bell. Yours might be a 53 or 24 kg. So wherever you might fit in between the 106 or maybe even beyond to 53 or maybe below, everyone can prosper and excel here. On week 18 or workout 18, this is test day number 2. Test day number 2. We're back on February 17th when it was absolutely frigid in here. We were rocking out 300 total reps, which really just equated to doing 10 kettlebell swings on the minute. In phase 2, we're now doing this on 55 seconds and swinging for 11 reps on the 55 seconds. This will absolutely add up. And in comparison, we're now swinging upwards of almost 35,000 pounds or 15.9 kgs in less than 30 minutes. It's now 27 minutes and 30 seconds. So welcome to Tusker Strong and the challenges that will take place today. If you do have questions at all, I will allow you guys a few minutes before we get started to throw those questions up. Hello to everyone. This is Lance Deal coming to you from Minneapolis, Minnesota, where again, this is a year-round kettlebell swing training program, where by the time you're done with those 52 weeks, you should be a completely different animal. We will start off momentarily out of respect for everyone's work schedules. I know I need to be at work early, so let's rock and roll here. I'll give you guys a few more moments to get yourself situated. Again, grab your heavy. In my case, it's a 106 or a 48 kilogram bell. Excited to have you here. Cannot wait to engage this workout. Again, over the course of 27 minutes, 30 seconds, we'll move this specific bell 330 times through space, and I can't wait to get started. All right, so we're gonna go get it. We're gonna go get it. Again, make sure you're chalked up. Make sure you do have some water if you need them, and you need to save your hands, by all means, you can utilize some wraps as well. Again, we're gonna go after 330 reps over the course of 27 minutes and 30 seconds. There are many ways we could scale this or modify this workout. Instead of going full 11 reps, 30 seconds, you could do a 10, 11, 10, so 10 minutes at 10 reps. Then for 10 minutes, we'd be then at 11 reps and then drop down to 10. But we're gonna stick it to it. Guys, we're gonna stay with this with the same mindset. In 30 seconds, guys, we're gonna start this workout. We're gonna move this bell approximately, 330 times over the course of 27 minutes and 30 seconds. And I cannot wait to share this workout with you. Okay, guys, taking off in 10 seconds. Really focus on good mechanics. If you have not checked out workout 17.0, I'd highly recommend it. Here we go. Round 1 of 30 in the books. In workout 17.0, I did go through an isometric hold, which helped folks, I hope, understand how powerful this exercise is at recruiting that posterior chain. Some have commented this is not good for their back. If you do the kettlebell swing correctly, you could not do a better exercise for your back. Okay, guys, second round coming up. Again, welcome to Tusker Strong, where my goal is to help you age well and stay strong for life. And I'm super excited to have you with me today. Coming up on our third round of 30. One coaching tip I would provide at the end of the 10th round, take note of the time to completion. And in that second block of 10 reps, 11 reps, I would highly recommend taking note of time to completion. Do it again for the third time through. This will help validate endurance. I'll circle back on that. In that first, I'm just going to use, for sake of simplicity, the first 10-minute block on that 10th round. If it takes you 20 seconds, then that second 10-minute block takes you 23 seconds. And then that third and final 30th set, it takes you another 5 seconds. That would indicate to me that perhaps that you're overstretching a bit. All right, guys, here we go. Again, this is test day 2. Test day 1 was back on February 17th, where we did 30 rounds at 10 reps. Today we're upping the ante a bit to 330 reps over the course of 27 minutes and 30 seconds. Coming live to you from Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's great to have you. It's definitely gonna get hot in here. Okay, guys, that's 6 times through. 24 more rounds at the 11 rep scheme. Great to have you guys. Thank you for the comments. It's great to have you. Super steady effort. Keeping track of that heart rate. How we holding up there, guys? How we holding up? Here we go. Again, thank you for your efforts this morning. Grateful to have you. Weight of the kettlebell Ray B is 106 or 48 kilogram bell. As I said in the very beginning, some of you may not have a 106, but aspire to have one. Pick whatever bell that you have available to you currently, Ray, and get after it with me. Let's go. The goal is to build capacity, strength, work capacity. Here we go. Remember when I first got that bell, guys? Still vividly remember getting this bell and aspiring to build capacity with this bell. And as I've always said to my athletes, I'm saying to you, this is a lifelong journey. No quick fixes, no quick fixes. Just put in the work, be consistent, and your efforts will be rewarded. Your efforts will be rewarded. Here we go. All right, guys, here we go. Last. This is 9 of 10. Etching away at those 30 total rounds. 30 total rounds. 1 to 10 scale, ask yourself, 1 to 10 scale, where are you? 10 is all out, 1 a walk in the park. I would say you should be in that 6. 6 right here. Good work. All right, guys, that's 10 rounds. We're a third of the way through. Third of the round through. Third of the way through. Eleventh round. I did forget to count the time to completion on that last one. In the edited version, I will take note of time to completion to validate muscular endurance, overall fatigue. I'll throw these guys on just to preserve the hands. Here we go. $12 rounds in the books. 12 rounds. Thanks for moving with me today. Grateful to have you. Grateful to have you. What perceived effort, guys? What perceived effort on a 1 to 10 scale are you operating at this morning? Right now, I'd say I'm a 6 to 7. 10 is all out exertion. Hard to beat kettlebell swing for building cardiovascular strength, comprehensive strength overall, specifically posterior chain strength, shoulders, lats, all of your back, glutes, hamstrings with no impact. Here we go. In the comments, would love to know. Would love to know the weight you're using today. Great effort. Thank you for showing up today. Thank you for your consistency. Thank you for that hard work. Oil up. Yeah, no thanks. Got plenty of sweat. Here we go. Mini ponds here. Mini ponds of sweat. More than halfway through. More than halfway through on this Monday morning. Okay guys, round 17 coming up. Round 17 of 30. Okay, last 3 for 20 total. All right, round 19. Round 19. Okay, 20th round coming up. 20th round coming up. Excellent effort. Twenty rounds. Good work. 20 rounds so far. Seen 164. 164. All right, guys. 2/3 of the way done. Last third. Last third. He plays out to 9 minutes and 9 seconds left. Here we go. "21 rounds of 30 complete." Right on, Ben Flores. Thanks, brother. Thanks for doing night shift, brother. No joke. No joke. All right, really quick. Real quick. What I want to make sure I stress, make sure you lead with those hips, especially as you get fatigued. Lock out those hips, the bell will follow. Lock out those hips, bell will follow. Okay, here we go. Almost 80 degrees in here today. Thank you again for working hard, not creating excuses, just putting the time in. Put in the time. If you're interested in seeing this board that I do 5 days a week, 6 days a week, join our membership. Would love to share it with you. Come on, here we go. Oh. 24 rounds of 30. At 51, I don't feel like 51. And I want that same thing for you. I kind of say that all the time because I mean it. Whatever you do, guys and girls, do not let up on the intensity. You gotta stay intense. Here's 5, appropriately intense. All right, last 5 rounds. Last 5 rounds. All right, guys, last 5 rounds. To age well, stay strong. It's imperative not to make your workouts just those long, slow, boring workouts. All right, guys, here we go. If you do have questions, I will leave the last few minutes to process Q&A. Otherwise, I need to get to work. But if you do have some legit questions, I'd be happy to respond. Set 17. Set 27 is what I meant. Last 3. Last 3 sets. Seen 160s. Steady effort. I think it is important to take note of intensity. All right, guys, 20, I think this is 28. Last 2 rounds. Almost 35,000 pounds in 27.5 minutes. Last round. Last round for 30 total rounds. All right, guys, last time. Here we go. Outstanding effort. Mission accomplished. Finish strong wherever you might be. 10 seconds to go. Make sure to finish strong. Okay, guys, finish it off here. 3, 2, 1. Outstanding effort. Thank you for those of you who put in the work this morning, who showed up and were consistent. Can't stress that enough. The 106 or whatever your respective heavy bell should feel lighter over time. This is workout 18 of a year-round program. Workout 1 to 18 is in the playlist or in my library. I will leave the next minute or so. If you do have questions for me, legitimate questions, I'd be happy to respond to those. If they're not legitimate, I won't respond. But I do appreciate your hard work. I do thank you for showing up. And I thank you for moving your respective heavy. It's all hips and all glutes is exactly right. Lifter for life, I appreciate you coming in and being not a mentor, but being a moderator for me. Guys, this should not be a lower back issue. If you're having questions about how to do that correctly, I would highly recommend looking at the workout 17.0, where I went through a 10-second isometric hold in the hip hinge position. If you're having back issues, that kettlebell is very likely coming very low. You have to keep that bell as high as you can in that pyramid position. If that's that imaginary pyramid, you have to keep those hands as high in that groin as you can. Secondly, you should be keeping those rear delts and those lats absolutely locked in. If you're feeling it in your quads, not your hamstrings, you are not doing a kettlebell swing. All right, guys, if you have any questions, I will keep it open a bit. Exactly right. Lifter for life, thank you. You absolutely have to lock out your knees. Are you kidding me? You gotta lock out those knees if you want to feel that entire posterior chain. So again, thank you for being my moderator. Guys, I'll leave another few moments here. Absolutely, lifter for life, you're right. Thank you for being on. So again, guys, if you're feeling this in your back, I say this to my clients all the time. You have to, one last time, and I'm gonna jet. Keep that bell as high as you can in that triangle. Notice also, hopefully from my shoulder to my hip joint, it's a straight line, not rounded, not hyperextended. Last thing, and I'm gonna jet. See a lot of people doing a swing from here. Okay, I see people from here, that's all back. I would suggest a proper hip hinge, more chest to the floor than chest up. If you want to challenge your back in a negative way, would be like this. I am more of a fan of more chest to the floor. Gets hamstrings, glutes, all of your back, rear delts, and lats. Guys, I gotta jump. I do appreciate each of you. I hope you got something out of this workout. If you did, you like the value, help me in this channel by pressing that like button. Subscribe if you wish, because I'm only going to continue to put pressure on the gas. Here at Husker Strong, we're going to get stronger, we're going to stay stronger, and we're going to age well together. Have a great Monday. Thanks for being here. I appreciate each of you. Let's go get it. Have a great day. That's exactly right. Ann Hoyle. Bless everyone for doing their best. I appreciate that. All right, guys, go have a great rest of the day.